Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Tuesday, which means it's time for another reset video for the original Destiny. I do remember seeing a comment last week, something about legendaries, but I was not on my phone, so I only saw a part of it. I need to check it out again. So whatever it is, I will do it next week. I am running late, mostly because I couldn't get onto Destiny for like 20 minutes, which was very annoying. I kept getting knocked off. That's the norm. It seems odd. It seems to happen usually early in the mornings. I guess it's reset day, so maybe, who knows. That's why I can only give you the first two bosses in the Challenge of the Elders, because I have to get to work. I'm already running. I mean, technically I'm not late, but it's better to get there earlier than later. Anyway, that aside, it is Tuesday, reset day. This is the original Destiny, the first Destiny Uno, number 1. And what do we have today in Destiny? Well, this week in Destiny, first of all, Crucible is doubles. I figure this should not be that difficult to fill. You only need 4 people. 2v2 multiplayer mode, small team tactics, kill the enemy, revive teammates, leave no ally behind and no enemy standing. Lord Shax. Cool. So doubles, you get a Treasure of Ages box, legendary marks 10. Reminder, you cannot carry more than 200 legendary marks. I know, I sound like a broken record, but there are always new people, and better let them know. So no more than 200 legendary marks. I think I am at the 200 mark, or very close, 195. You also can only carry 25,000 Glimmer. Personally, I buy more heavy ammo synths. I don't have a problem. I need more heavy ammo synths. This isn't enough. That's also not everything I have. I need at least another 100 heavy ammo synths. I miss them in Destiny 2. Anyway, that aside, that's Crucible doubles. That should not be that difficult. Again, a reminder, you can do private matches in original Destiny, including Sparrow Racing. I've always told people this because it doesn't look like you can. When you go under game type, you go to page 4, it looks like it's blacked out. That's because the map that's selected does not work for Sparrow Racing. By default, it selects a map that doesn't work for Sparrow Racing. So you have to, so you can pick it, see? Sparrow Racing. Then you need to change the map to something Sparrow Racing. And then see, we're good to go on Sparrow Racing. So private matches still work in original Destiny, and you can do Sparrow Racing League. So if you miss Sparrow Racing League, head on over to original Destiny. Next, for the the weekly story playlist, which is one of my favorite things, which is something I wish they brought back to Destiny 2. But then again, I wish they would bring this back to Destiny 2, where you can literally pick any story from the map. I want the content I paid for, Bungie. I paid hundreds of dollars for that content, Bungie. I'm really pissed with you. It has basically soured my mouth on anything that comes out. It doesn't matter how amazingly perfect whatever they release is. Still hanging over is the fact that they took... Anyway, no ranting about Destiny 2 when I'm dealing with Destiny 1. This week is the Taken War. I like the Taken War. I can understand why some people prefer the Taken War over Rise of Iron. For me, Rise of Iron, there was the hype of it. It was the first DLC for me, because by the time I started playing Destiny, the Taken War was already out, and Rise of Iron was about to come out. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. I started playing Destiny like 2 or 3 weeks before Rise of Iron dropped. So for me, there was a lot of hype over, oh my god, I just started playing Destiny and there's new stuff coming out. So that's why there's a bias towards Rise of Iron. But I can understand, given how awesome the Taken King is, that people like the Taken King more. This is, you get heroic, enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon. I've said this, it's both a good and a bad. On the negative side, it means you have to constantly be rotating your weapons. On the positive side, you will be getting more secondary and heavy ammo. If you're using your primary weapon, primary ammo will not drop. So, I have noticed when Juggler is in effect, I do get more heavy ammo. So, that's the positive side. Just remember to switch your weapons around. And then, Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Yeah, she's sitting there. Anyway, as I've said, Weekly story playlist is the best way to farm legendary marks. If you do 5 of them, the first 5 you do will net you like 20 legendary marks each, a minimum. Sometimes you'll get 35 because this is a carryover from when it was a daily story playlist, and each day you got 15 legendary marks. So now you might by chance get the daily story, which will give you 35. So you will get a minimum of 100 legendary marks just by doing 5 weekly story playlist missions. They're not that hard. You also get a Treasure of Ages box. Then you have the Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist, which I am surprised. I thought that I would not be matched with people, but every time I've tried to do a solo strike, I've been matched with people. Now, that's not a bad thing, but on the other hand, I just like to solo stuff. But no, I think that's great. That means there are more people playing Destiny. So, yeah. Wouldn't it be awesome if more people were playing original Destiny than Destiny 2? That'd just be awesome. Anyway, the modifiers this week are heroic. It's always going to be heroic because you pissed them off the first time, and now, yeah. Enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. You have arc burn. Arc damage from many sources greatly increased. Then you've got specialist. Special weapon damage is favored, so carry some arc weapons, including if you have it. My favorite of all, Zalo Supercell, or Necrochasm, which, yeah, I know Necrochasm isn't a great gun, but I love Necrochasm because of the pop. Yeah. And then you got Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapons, so rotate them. So basically, if you are lucky and you have one of those primary weapons that have arc, equip one of those, like Zalo Supercell, Necrochasm. A secondary that's also arc, and a heavy that's arc, and then just keep switching them. Cool? Cool. But cool. Alright. That's the Siva Crisis Heroic. Weekly Nightfall is, on Venus, the Echo Chamber, which I think was the one that was a PlayStation exclusive. I cannot remember. It's been a while, but yeah, it's the one that you start outside, but you don't go into the vault of glass. You start outside near it. I think this is the one with the funky, like, thingy that was from the original. Anyway, it's the Echo Chamber. The modifiers for the weekly Nightfall are Epic, which is heroic on steroids, heavily shielded and highly aggressive. Enemies appear in greater numbers. Berserk, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage, which is why it's a good thing it's not Cabal. You know about my rants repeatedly about what it's like to deal with Cabal and Berserk. And I'm going to keep saying it. Dominus Gaul, your shields suck. Red Legion, mighty Red Legion, ooh, and they're stupid, lousy, garbage shields that you can shoot through. Even the goddamn Grenier from Warframe have better shields than the Red Legion. You heard me, Dominus Gaul. Your shields suck. I'm going to keep saying it because there's nothing more annoying than the freaking fact that your goddamn shields can get shot through. You idiots. I mean, when the fact that the goddamn Grenier in Warframe have better shields than the Red Legion. The Grenier, you know, the defective clone army that's like defective clones. Who, most of them, their entire vocabulary consists of one word. I like Clem, but come on, the only thing he says is Clem and Grakata. Just saying. I mean, I bet you the Red Legion, you know what? Regular Cabal, the Corpus couldn't kick their butt. Regular Cabal. Put the Corpus against the Red Legion and the Green, and you know what? I'm just gonna say it. The Corpus will kick your ass, Dominus Gaul, because your shields suck. They'll just sit behind a, and shoot through your shields and laugh the entire time. Yeah. Just saying it. Your shields suck. Anyway, sorry about that. Those shields really piss me off. You have Chaff. Playdar radar is disabled. That's a pain in the butt, but it's not a big deal. Match game. This is a pain in the butt. Enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. That means you need to try and come up with a combination. Either your team or yourself has a variety of weapon types. If you have any of the adept weapons from the raids that give you an elemental burn in your primary, you can use one of those. Match game can be very annoying. And finally, catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. As I like to remind people, don't forget to pick up the bounties from Commander Zavala for the Nightfall. You have to do, Zavala has 3 weekly bounties for the Nightfall that you have to pick up from him. The rest of the bounties are on the bounty board. Anyway, that's the Vanguard Nightfall, and yeah, I'm running out of time. Late, and here I am ranting about goddamn Grenier. But I still stand by that. Dominus Gaul, the Corpus will kick your ass. Your shields suck. Anyway, Challenge with the Elders, I can only give you the 2 first bosses because I was running out of time. So the first boss is Hive, but it's not Taken Hive, it's just Hive. It's the knight who those funky explosions appear every now and then. Don't forget those god-awful wizards of his. This guy's got a harem of wizards. Both him and his Taken form. Well, it's not really his Taken form, but his Taken buddy, the Hive Taken. Anyway, you have Hive, then you have Taken Vex, which is a pain in the rear, except there's one advantage. I've often compared the Taken Vex with their shields. You know how they have like a mass of each one of them is shielding each other? They're also stupid compared to the Corpus. Corpus don't go throwing their shield drone. They have like 5 different shield drones shielding an army of Corpus. And they don't go, all right, you know what? We're suddenly facing the enemy. Let's get rid of our shield drone and be like, hey, we're unshielded. That's what they do. They'll have one of these Vex shielded, and all of a sudden he'll walk out of range of the shield. Dude, what are you doing? So, just saying. Anyway, Taken Vex is number 2. I can't tell you what number 3 is because I have to get to work. I am already late. So those are the first 2. I will try to do it and find out the third. And finally, weekly featured raid, Vossic Challenge, Axis. Why is my brain freezing? I'm pretty sure that is Wrath of the Machine. Yeah, my brain is freezing. It's early. Anyway, I gotta get to work. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with other people, original Destiny players. And one of these days, I need to get a raid team going on Xbox and PlayStation. I definitely need a raid team. I said I was gonna devote Sundays to this, and then I got caught up with other video games. But I definitely, because I know Destiny 2 brought out King's Fall. I know they did. But you know what? I still want to do original King's Fall on Destiny 1. For one thing, I have never used the Touch of Malice, because I have never finished King's Fall, so I have never used Touch of Malice on either Xbox or PlayStation. And I want to try it. Because, well, regardless if it's a good weapon or not, and I've heard some people say it's a good one, let me know what you think of the Touch of Malice. I need to use it. Anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with other people, and I hope to see you in the tower. And you know what? Comment if you want to join a raid team. It would be on Sundays. It would definitely be on Sundays. Let me know in the comments below. I'm on Xbox and PlayStation.